Because this guy accused me of being a fucking pervert. This guy accused me of being a fucking pervert. Read it. Arrested for criminal sexual conduct with intent to commit penetration. Okay? Yeah. And if you really want to know, he's tier 3. He's tier 3, guys. He's tier 3. He lied about me. And his wife, poor bitch, bought it. Hook, line, and sinker. Hook, line, and sinker. You know? And you know why he lied about me? Because he got into an argument with me under this post. Under this post, that's why he lied about me. Because he said the wrong thing and he knew I would use it against him. That's the only reason he lied about me. That's why he fabricated it. And I have evidence because one of these is actually a screenshot from the actual post where he was arguing. That's the lie he made up about me. Where's the screenshot from the post where he was arguing on me? There it is. Here's one of the. That's one of them. That's one where Jamie was trying to fucking say, dude, you put all your shit out there. I'm trying to find the right one. I know I've got one though, because it's where he fucking said that he was in, and I was like, well, they are just approving of child abuse now. And this guy came out in, look, there you go. This guy, Haley said that DHS had taken, she spread disinformation and slander and libel right there. And he came out and said, to my understanding, his ex-wife, she took the child. And it wasn't really my ex-wife, by the way. It was just my ex-fiancé. But yeah, my ex took the child. Yeah, it was my ex-fiancé. We were supposed to get married, but she couldn't get a divorce from her husband because there was a lot of shit involved because of Dorian that they wanted us to get a lawyer. She couldn't afford one. I couldn't afford one at the time. But at the moment, I mean, shit, if I wanted to launch a suit for libel, God, the amount of people I could do it on this town. The amount of people I could come after in this town for libel. You have no idea. You guys have no idea. So, like I said, I have all the evidence. Even the lies he made up about me, I kept his screenshots. So that he can't say, oh, that never happened. Or if I ever brought it to court, he can't say, oh, yeah, that never happened. I never did that. Because his whole profile, keep in mind, was blocked and deleted from Facebook. Why was it deleted from Facebook? Oh, maybe it's because registered sex offenders go against Facebook's terms of services. So if you see one, block them. If you see one, and I'm going to be real with you, if you have one in your friends list, they mysteriously go missing or they just aren't there in Facebook anymore, you know, probably that reason. Just saying. That might very well be the reason. I have no record in this town, no criminal record. I have a lot of people who've made bogus calls. Lots of people who've sent the police to my house to harass me, but never actually been arrested. Not once. And you would think that for someone who's just so fucking horrible and just so fucking deplorable, you know, and getting literally fucking messages like, where is it? This is him apologizing to me for the fact that he had threatened to rape Megan. Dude, everyone wants you dead. He says right here he'll rape Megan. This is old. Keep in mind, this is old. But yeah, this is shit he said. Right? So yeah, I don't know. I'm delusional. I'm full of shit. I'm full of shit. Kenton went to her workplace to start trouble. I don't know who he did it for, but he did. He went to her workplace to start trouble. Alright? He went to her fucking workplace to start trouble. So, there's that. Then you got the Hozinski investigation. Now let me break down to you who Hozinski is. Hozinski is a man, and this is going to be a two-parter because I can tell I'm going to have to break this down because YouTube will only allow me to hit up like 15 minutes per upload. So I'm going to have to break this down into like two parts. But Hozinski is a guy who goes after anyone who's trying to make any kind of media profiles that are real or not specifically kissing the town's ass. Okay? If the town doesn't get its ass kicked, they call on Stewart. They call on Stewart because you have to kiss this town's ass if you're on media here. If you don't, they attack you. They fucking attack you. And Stewart is a number one person that does it. He's been arrested on multiple accounts for stalking, multiple accounts for using alt accounts to harass people. This guy has absolutely been 100% stalked. He has stalked Megan to her work. He has stalked other people. He stalked his fucking wife. That's why he was arrested. He kept going after every fucking body. He has went after. I have other victims. He's tried to harass. This guy right here. This isn't me, but he went over there and harassed the guy. So apparently Stuart Hozinski is a criminal and thinks he has the room for bullying me, for being trans. So this guy's extremely hard right too. So yeah, there's that. And then there's this. This is back when he went after Brandon B. Hall, who's a conservative, and for some fucking reason, he went after Brandon B. Hall, right? But that's because Brandon B. Hall had his own like YouTube setup, and they didn't like the fact that Brandon B. Hall, they ruffled Brandon B. Hall's feathers, and Brandon B. Hall started finding shit out that, they didn't want out. But you know what? The thing about Brandon is eventually he lost his cool with it all, and he hit his girlfriend, and then they went after him in the courts, and they were able to get him out of the situation that way, and they can't do that with me, so what's the best they can do? Isolate me. It's the best option they have available to them, and they haven't been able to get that one set up yet either, because now they actually tried to, they spent a large amount of time, watch this, this is really this is some great shit right here. If I showed you my block, wow, thanks. It's great. That's great. First thing to show up in my feed, someone's butt. Okay, awesome. That's awesome. But if I were to show you guys my activity, and there's activity log or settings, probably settings. Where is it? Account status, I think is what it is. I'm looking for my account status. If I were to show you guys my account status, I'm going to try not to show you guys anything personal that I don't want to divulge. But if I were to show you guys my account status, you would see in my history a full 2 years where they tried to ban, actually 3 years. Was it 2 or 3 years, Meg? Where they tried to consecutively ban me and silence me by false flagging and false reporting my shit. Yeah, it was 3. Yeah, okay, 3. So yeah, they tried to ban me and block me. I have no restrictions currently. But like they tried to ban me and restrict me for 3 straight fucking years, dudes. 3 straight years. I'm trying now to find out where I found that at. Because, yeah, I can't, for some reason, people have blocked my access to the history of my account status, which is really weird to me. There we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, they're not letting me load it. That's interesting to me. That's really interesting. Okay. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so they've tried to do it several times, and then they've had to re-add it, right? This is probably gonna be a three-parter because now I'm at 16. Now I'm at almost 30 minutes. So I'm gonna try to hit it at two parts. Try to hit it down the middle, but I don't know. We'll try to make it 25. Okay, but basically we've got February 26th, 25th, right? They stopped for a while and then they started back up again. Why? What changed? What changed? They came at me and I retaliated. That's what changed. Now we're at 25. January 25, December 24th. That's, keep in mind, these months are right after each other. They kept trying to do it. They kept trying to do it over and over and over and over and over again. And they actually succeeded for a full fucking year because Facebook started using their fucking... Facebook had to change the way they networked because this stuff was getting so bad that they were losing money. Losing money because of how bad it was getting exploited. So Facebook changed shit up. They started trying to do it again. They still haven't been able to. They tried. And guess what happened? Every time I would run the report, I would say they would remove the restrictions because these were all false flags. But before, you couldn't even do that. They wouldn't let you do it. So here we go. December, November, October, and then they stopped for a little while. June, April, December, September. It was only when they saw that I was getting active on Facebook that they would try to silence me again. June, January, June. And it's always around the same time. It's almost like they're making the rounds. You notice that June is always a month where they choose to do it to me. June is always a month. Always a fucking month. Okay? So yeah, this is like the amount of times that they've tried to fucking censor me. They've tried to blacklist me. Look at that. Look at that. And keep in mind, that ended on the 8th, but then ended on the 14th. Now, what do you think that means? That means that as soon as I hit the 8th and I was allowed back on, they ran another one and hit me until the 14th. That's what that means. I didn't even get the chance to type anything before I was banned because they went through my backlog of posts just to cancel me. This is what cancel culture is. And literally, they tried to do that because I was voicing truth to fucking power. And guess what? It's gonna keep happening. I'm gonna keep voicing truth to power. I'm gonna keep fucking saying the fucking truth. I'm gonna keep telling you uncomfortable truths you don't want to fucking hear. Why? Because for the longest, you lied about me, you fucking spread lies about me, you believed lies about me, and propagated lies about me, and then you fucking made my life a living hell in the worst parts of my fucking life. During the worst moments of my fucking life. So if you don't like the retaliation or the war that you started or the fact that it's happening to you, buckle down. It's only gonna get worse. Keep giving me a fucking reason. That's the end of the fucking video.